Hey, crafty people, this is Tomboy, and today in the Modcast, we have Fuzzy, we have Cammy, SD, and Baku.
Hello.
Hi, guys! You guys all like my my new onesies I got?
Pretty good.
That's awesome,
Pretty
Mary.
good.
Cool.
Yeah, I went to
That is
Bakersfield,
awesome.
and this was my Christmas present.
Hang on, we're not going to go over the fact that Cap just said language?
Language.
Hey, devotional.
Well, anyway, today in the Modcast, we're going to be talking about, since it's December, it's Christmas, it's a Christmas theme. We gotta get that going, right? So,
Ho, ho, ho.
I'm basically going to
God,
ask
Cap.
you guys, what was your favorite gift you guys ever received? It could be from your childhood, it could have been from last year, whenever, you know, whatever your best gift was that you can remember. And also, what do you guys want to receive this year? Like, what you're hoping for you'll get this year. So, Fuzzy, you are on the left side. You actually go first. You always go first.
I know, right? Favorite Christmas present, probably was a very, very long time ago, and so I'm either mixing it between Christmas or birthday, because they're very close for me. But I still have an interest in it, even though I'm not into it as much anymore. When I was a lot younger, I used to love astrology. I even had a little book about it.
Cool.
And I had a telescope.
That's so cool. I wish I had a telescope.
Nice.
Fuzzy, I believe you mean astronomy, not astrology.
Right.
It's alright. It's late.
Close enough.
Astrology is something completely different. Granted, it still has to do with the constellations.
No, astronomy, excuse me. Sorry, guys!
I know all the science nerds are going, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Freaking out. Freaking out.
But as for Christmas this year, I found out something that I may have Christmas Eve off from work, which I normally, based on my schedule right now, would have worked it. And Christmas Eve is when my family gets together, so just as long as my family gets together, I consider that the best Christmas present, because it means I get to see nieces and nephews.
Oh,
Aw.
that's so touching and cute and okay.
Oh my goodness.
The
You make that
cuteness
face
of
for
this
Hero
all, I
Brian.
can't do it. We were gonna skip Cammy because Cammy is still thinking. He told me.
I've got something.
Oh, you got something, Cammy. What
Yes.
what was the best gift that you ever got?
Okay, I'm stuck. Now, I'm sort of the same as Fuzzy. I don't know where I got this for my birthday or Christmas or whatever. But one I believe was last year, which is pretty much the world's biggest Gundam model ever made. So it's pretty much this giant thing. I showed this to you before, Steve.
Yeah.
Remember in the chat, I came in with a whole huge box thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
So-
That was big.
Yeah, so there's that. Another one which I believe I got in Christmas was whoever saw the old Justice League cartoon that used to be on.
I didn't
Oh
see
yeah, yeah.
I remember that.
Was it Justice League Unlimited, I believe?
Yeah, that and just regular Justice League. Oh,
Yeah.
I
remember?
remember Justice League. I don't know if I ever saw Justice League Unlimited.
I got like a toy watch.
It came right after.
I got like the toy watchtower of it. It was really good.
that one. Oh, that's
Cool.
cool.
I think I still have like the Flash action figure.
Well, that's pretty cool. What do you want to get this year? Hopefully, that you're thinking you might get. Or do you want? Like, what do you really want for Christmas this year?
I don't know. Hold on a second. I'll be right back with you on that.
All right. Well, we'll go back. We're going to go to SD right here. SD, what was your best gift that you ever received at Christmas?
And it's actually it was from a few years ago, and it's probably because of how it all came about. It was an old Mark's train set that dates back to the 1940s.
How did I know it was a train?
I
I knew it! I knew it was a train! It had to be a train!
Well, part of it's also with how it ended up being where, because I saw it at an antique shop down in Missouri, and my mother bought it when we were out doing something, or my grandfather did, and ended up loading it onto the vehicle and stuff, and they kept it hidden for half a year. And then it's like we go over to my grandparents on Christmas, and there it is on a layout running. I was like, yeah,
Guys, that's pretty
And-
cool.
it runs great. So, yeah.
What are you hoping to get this year? Or what you wish to get? What is
Honestly,
Santa getting you today?
Well, with the way things have been going lately, just some peace and quiet, and hopefully for my grandfather be in good health.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because
What's been
he
happening?
recently fell. Well, he recently fell and broke his shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And this was a week after he had to go down to Missouri for his sister's funeral. So it's kind of a case of, I just want him to be, in good spirits.
Yeah.
That to me is more than enough.
We all
No
hope
humbug for him.
Yeah. We all pray for him and hope he has a speedy recovery. So.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Baku?
God, I've actually got two, and both technically have a story behind them. The first, and I'll go in chronological order here. The first one is like this massive Thomas the Tank Engine set that I got on Christmas, and it was within its own like wooden Thomas shaped box.
Nice.
And the thing behind that was my parents wanted to get me some sort of like small, Thomas the Tank Engine set to just like mess around with, right? Occupy myself with, And then they tried to order this like small $50 one. What they ended up getting in the package though was the massive $150 one.
Wow.
And they were like, fine, we'll go with it.
Damn.
So they
No
wrapped it up
complaints.
for me that year and gave it to me, and I was just ecstatic.
Nice.
Then the second one, which was, I think, like, I want to say 6 or 7 years ago, was a Lego Star Wars Star Destroyer.
Oh,
That's pretty cool.
I've rebuilt it and taken apart so many times, and I've used the parts in so many different builds for myself.
Damn.
The most recent one being a scale model of a BF-109 and the Yamato. So,
okay.
yeah.
Damn.
I use the parts of that thing a lot. It's just scattered throughout builds right now. So
Well, that's pretty cool. What are you hoping to get this year?
I don't want to sound like an absolute idiot or an asshole, but money. And I've got reasons behind this.
Hey, it's the best shape, best color, fits in your pocket nicely,
Yep. But the reasons behind this are like I want to get Photoshop.
Oh,
And
yeah,
the
cool.
version of Photoshop I wanted to get is $80, so I'm already starting to save up for that. But the problem is, I recently ordered some models from the local model shop, so I got to spend money on that. So, and then after the fact, I've got to get paints for those models. And then after that fact, I also want to start building more of my Lego models as well. So I've got to go onto sites like Bricklink and all of that.
Mm-hmm.
In order to get the parts I need, because a lot of the time I don't have the parts, especially the treads for the tanks. So
That's pretty cool.
yeah, money would be good this year because I've got a lot of plans.
Fine.
Well, have you figured out what you wanted, Cammy?
Yeah. One thing I'd hopefully will get that I really would like is the Mario Maker game.
I heard
That
good things
looks-
about that one.
Yeah, I've watched lots of plays of it. It looks so good.
Well, that's pretty cool. I remember, I believe it was for Christmas, I actually got my first bicycle. And I was ecstatic with my first bicycle. And some people know now I've been riding my bike every night for an hour for over 16 years. Ever since I got that first bike. I just love riding it and whatnot. So that was my favorite thing. What I want for Christmas, I want to upgrade and get a car. I would really like to have a car. That's one thing, but I have a
That's a
license,
big
no car.
upgrade.
I know, but a Jeep. That's the one thing I always wanted. Hopefully, I always
my
hope
God.
every Christmas there'll be a car outside with a little bow. I'm like, it's my car. But
I
know
just keep thinking
mine's
this
probably
is
the most
bad
pricey
now.
one here, a car, right? So I'm not
Especially-
selfish.
I can just
Especially if it's a
imagine
Jeep.
you. Yeah, exactly. First off, it's a Jeep. That's really expensive. But I can just imagine you seeing it, running up to it, and giving it like the biggest hug, and making the paint job just a cookie paint job
Yeah.
automatically with
Get
that
me a
hug.
cookie sticker.
Or the spare tire cover.
Yeah.
Get a cookie.
A cookie.
Yes.
Someone would have to do that. I'm actually was looking for used Jeeps. There's actually pretty good used Jeeps, and I would need it automatic because I can't do stick. So
It's not that hard to learn stick, but
I tried. I've actually tried on my dad's other Jeep that he had here. I couldn't do it. It kept. I can't multitask.
SD.
okay.
Find and fix her up a Jeep.
Baku, think about the person you're talking to. It'd be so severely overpowered, and it'd kill somebody if I'd do something like that.
Oh my!
Good
It's
point.
like, get out of the way, fools! Get off my road, peasants!
It would be the case you could run somebody over with it and not worry.
You know what? You know why I wanted a Jeep? My favorite car is the Hummer. I always liked those cars. They always look badass. And I found out the Hummers were designed after the Jeep. Because the military liked the Jeep so much, so they decided to bulk it up, and that's where the Hummer came from.
Actually, you can find military Hummers for relatively cheap.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
gas
you can.
guzzlers, though.
True.
It's like surplus, military surplus sales that they have every now and again.
My little mini Jeep.
I
My little
think
mini Hummer.
Doesn't some Oshkosh equipment often get sold there?
I've seen a few of the big, not the MRAPs or MATVs, the big 8-wheeled semi-haulers, but
Oh yeah.
most of the stuff it gets sent back up to Oshkosh and gets rebuilt and repurposed.
Huh, cool.
Yeah.
But we got about 3 more minutes. Is anyone doing Secret Santa
No,
in their
unfortunately.
families? Any of you guys getting a gift for a family member?
More than likely.
Gonna
Yeah,
try.
I
just don't know
At least
what.
for my parents.
Well, what do you think of getting them?
My mom likes Susan Boyle. And I saw a thing for $10 with Susan Boyle at work the other day.
That's
Nice.
pretty cool.
I'm like, yay, something to get for mom. And then dad always likes his cherry cordials. I swear, each one of us kids get him some every year, and it lasts him until his birthday, which is in May.
Damn.
He tries to
Savor it.
save it out. Yeah.
Well,
like
what
just a
about,
page
what about
every
you,
day.
SD? Looks like you said you were getting something for someone.
Probably looking for something for girl Kaylin. She's a big
Aw.
Doctor Who fan and stuff, so
No, you guys are going to spend Christmas together. So cute.
hopefully.
What about you, Baku? Gonna get a Christmas gift for someone?
I
Anyone in particular?
already got one for my dad, actually. And I've got to keep really quiet here because I'm not sure if he's wandering the halls or anything.
Uh-oh.
But it's a, you know the, like, Bluetooth speakers and all that?
Mm-hmm.
It's a Millennium Falcon Bluetooth speaker with a good bit of bass.
Ooh.
That's gonna sound so beautiful.
Yeah.
I
It
think he's
already
gonna
came
like
with a
it.
demo of the Star Wars theme, and it sounded amazing.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh, that Star Wars theme
That is
on that.
awesome.
Oh, it must sound so beautiful.
Yeah. The thing of it is, there was also a Super Star Destroyer available, but it sounded rather shrill, so we didn't get that.
My uncle is a big Star Wars fan, and when we went shoe shopping, we actually saw one of the little lifesavers, and it's a pen.
Nice.
And so we picked it up for him, and we gave it to him, and he's like, "Oh, thank you." He's all happy about it. I'm like, now you can take that pen when you go see the movie on the 18th,
Oh yeah, it is coming out soon, isn't it?
this Friday.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
big out
buddy.
here.
What about you, Cammy? You giving anyone any gifts?
I'm sort of the same as Baku, so I'm just gonna be quiet.
Oh, okay. Don't they might? Are they in the room?
No, just they might. Yeah, I don't know if my mom's asleep or not. So
That's understandable. Don't worry about it.
And it's more likely for Cammy's parents to be awake than the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I know it's almost 8 o'clock for me, so.
It's almost 10 o'clock here, so
It is almost 11.
yeah. My family.
2:48.
Go to bed, damn it.
That's
2:48
2:48 p.m. for him.
PM.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. You're in the same.
Outside the world.
She's on the same as Little.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that you and Little.
He's in the land of Oz, Mary. What do you expect?
I forget who's where. You know. I'm
by
so
the way,
used to
Cam, good
everyone.
day, mate.
I'm so used to everyone being in the United States. So
God.
every time I forget like what time it is for most people. Little, I tend to remember because she's little. You can't forget Little. So I know what time it is. Around 6 o'clock. It's 9, 10 o'clock for her.
Mary,
So-
with that accent both Cam and Little have, how can you not remember they're in a different country?
I don't talk to Cammy a lot. All right. Every once in a while,
He's
I do
got
talk
the
to him.
same accent.
Yeah,
What do you
here.
want from me? Damn it!
Here's what I literally, just so I can make sure
I'm
I
just
know
gonna
where
go to the
everyone's at,
corner.
just so I know.
Oh, you put the times in?
Yep.
Melbourne
you
and
nerd.
Perth.
Nerd! Well, anyway, that is time's up. I know it's kind of short because a lot of us has stuff to do. It's getting close to near Christmas, so we're all very busy on the weekends now, getting ready for Christmas.
The
So I
final
wanna
push before shutdown.
yes, I want to thank you all for joining. Fuzzy, Cammy, SD, and Baku. Thank you for joining, and I will see you guys later. Stay crafty,
ya.
everyone.
Stay nice, stay
Stay
crafty.
crafty.
Bye.
Stay crafty your end.
Ho ho ho.
Just burn.
Bye.